We're recording.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on, Will, really quick.
Okay.
Let's start this.
What are we starting?
Well, there's an ad, but hold on, I'm trying to do some shit right now.
What are you trying to do, Darren?
Just trust me.
Aw, snap. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, we on Sway right now.
Sway in the morning. Blah, blah, blah. Bull crap that I don't really listen to.
No.
He seems cool, though.
All right, William Haynes, bring it in. Actually, I feel like this beat's not hard enough.
This
for
beat
us.
wasn't hard enough. Okay, for those of you at home, we're about to spit some freeze. This is a regular podcast, but we're going to start off by spitting some freeze.
Because we're different.
Wait, hold on, man.
Remember when we used to play songs and read the raps that are in the comments?
Oh, the raps that people wrote in the comments? Oh, yeah, they were so bad.
Horrible. Can they hear this? I don't know if this shit's loud enough.
Can you guys hear that? Oh, it's not live.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn
Yeah.
me up.
Hit it, Darren.
Yeah, I'm seeing the word right now. Now it's super dope. Every girl out here, man, you super dope. I'm trying to smash every girl in the world. I swear, man, I fuck that bitch, man.
Alright, my turn.
Yeah.
God
damn shit!
Yeah.
Now everything else coming in, and I'm trying to do it hard. My name is Stevie G. I don't know, but I'm going far.
Yeah.
I'm superstar. Everybody's out here like, fuck you, Drake.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I never fuck Wayne,
Alright.
never fuck Drake.
I got a big gun, and I'll put it against my head. If you don't like that, come see me when you're my dad.
Okay.
No one's gonna tell me what to do, cause I'll get mad. I'll get a big fan. I'll fan myself until I'm dead.
Keep going, because I'm trying to find some shit real quick.
Yeah. All right, everybody, keep listening. All right, here we go. Yeah. I got a receipt from the department store. What did I buy? I don't know. I'm sorry. This isn't going as well as I thought it would. I thought freestyling would be a lot better.
Sway.
Oh.
You hear that shit? That's Sway in the morning. Let me hear it one more time.
A lot of people aren't aware that it's just a Jamaican horn.
So, basically, we did a podcast how long ago, Will?
Over a year ago.
And we put out like 2, but we recorded like 10.
Yeah, because, laziness.
Yeah. Because it takes a long time to upload the video to YouTube and like put on iTunes. And how do you do that? I don't know how to do that shit.
I don't know. I've never uploaded a video to the internet before.
And I think we've changed our podcast name like 3 times.
But we are we sticking with this one?
We're settling on a name. Please, let me drum roll.
She didn't text me back.
Because she never does.
Podcast.
So she didn't text me back. That's the name of
She
Daren
didn't
and
text me
Will's
back.
podcast.
Darren and Will.
Will, how often does that happen to you? Let's be honest here. Let's get a little real.
You want me to get real?
Yeah, please.
All the time. I've never pretty much.
Have you ever been successful with a girl texting you back on a consistent basis? That's not shade. That's just an honest question.
I mean, there have been rare occasions where I decided, wait, have I ever been like? Yeah, I've had times where I'm like, no. Every girl that I've been like, okay, I'm gonna actively try to take you out on a date. I'm gonna be with you. They've always been like, no.
What do you think that is? Is that?
It's because I'm a monster.
You're not a monster. You think it's your outlandish personality?
It's 100% my outlandish personality because I like to say whatever I want.
But what I don't get though, see, because obviously I'm not there with you when you're alone with a girl, but when I'm with you, when you are with a girl, everyone's laughing, everyone's having a good time. Are those fake, uncomfortable laughs, or because they seem genuine to me?
I don't know, man. It's just like they always say they're like, oh man, girls like funny guys. If that's true, then I'm not good looking or funny. I'm neither.
Because we've hung out with girls together.
Yeah.
And we've had great times.
Yeah.
And sometimes it seems like it's too good to be true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that one time.
And not even like, this has happened a few times.
Yeah.
I feel like you're texting him some bullshit and you're ruining it.
I text. I'm not good at texting because most of my humor is about inflection. Like some of the stuff I say, I realize if you read it, it'll sound real sad or just like real bad. And I'm like, no, it's a joke.
I feel like it comes off like you're creeping on the low.
I mean, that's my least favorite thing in the whole world. I'm I'm not. I don't like it when people think that like when girls think like I like them a whole bunch. It's like if you don't want to be with me, that's fine. That's 100% fine. Like I don't. You can do whatever you want. Everybody's free. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, and they know that.
How do you feel about talking about the? I don't think we ever gave it a name, but I told you once there were 17 girls.
Oh yeah, we can talk about that.
Not even 17 girls, but 17 attempts. So some serious attempts.
Serious attempts.
And when you got down to the last one, that's the mother.
That's the mother. Basically, last time Catacomb was in the veterinarian hospital.
Shout out to Catacomb.
Shout out to Catacomb, a dog who cannot listen to a podcast even if he tried. We were sitting in the lobby. Oh man, do you remember how much we were laughing in the lobby?
Why was that? I forgot.
I don't remember.
We were like tears.
Yeah,
tears.
there were fucking dogs dying in the back.
Catacomb near death, and we were over here crying. I think that's why we were laughing.
Was it? Oh yeah, because it's like this is so sad.
Yeah, so sad that we don't know how.
I don't know how to react.
We're not human beings. I'm sorry, we're monsters. Anyway, continue.
So you were like, I was like, Daren, when am I gonna get a girlfriend? Because as everyone knows, I've never had one before. Which is it's my fault. Like I'm not gonna blame any girl. I'm not gonna blame any girl. It was every time that it hasn't worked out with a girl, it was because of me.
Man, it's those girls' fault.
No, I take full responsibility.
Hell yeah,
I'm so glad
yeah.
I didn't know you had that as a button.
I have that queued up. You gotta get some stuff queued up because that's fun.
Man, my computer's turned off. How dare you have some buttons and I don't?
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I just thought of one, but that would be inappropriate. Who unplugged my computer? Anyway, so basically, the thing is, we're gonna have. You said I was like, when am I gonna have a girlfriend? And you were like, you got 17 more.
Why did I land on 17 is such a dumb number? Why would I say 17?
Because randomness. I think the universe spoke to you.
Yeah, I really do.
I think the universe is omnipotent and it knows all the past and the future.
Don't say words that I don't know. I don't know how to spell that.
Oh, well, the universe knows all and it knows the past and the future, and it spoke to you in that one moment. And it said 17 more girls, and now I have 12 more.
So we went through a few, and some of them seemed like they were going to potentially work, and the others were like, this is clearly not going anywhere. You're going to be sad in about 24 hours.
I miss 17. Can I just say that?
You don't need to say the name. I don't remember which one's 17.
17 is the one that was freaking beautiful.
The one that I know? Look me in the eyes and tell me with your eyes.
The one that was beautiful.
Okay, so I know which one you're talking about.
Oh man, she's so goddamn beautiful. Like she would be texting me and I was like, why is she doing this? Does she not know I look bad and I'm not cool?
And like you're broke and you got no money.
I mean, yeah.
And like you all you do is eat McDonald's.
I mean, not anymore. That was me maybe back then, but now I
kind of miss those days.
Eating McDonald's. Yeah.
Will and I used to go to a place called McDonald's. You might be familiar with it.
You might have heard of it one time.
But like we are huge fans of the show How I Met Your Mother, and this McDonald's where we used to live, it was walking distance. This was our McLaren's. It was just us two. There was our friend named Cameron, but he's gone.
Cameron was a dumb idiot loser, and I hope he doesn't come back.
Shouts out to Cameron one time.
Cameron, you're ugly and you don't have a chin, all right?
Country music is bad, Cameron.
Your country music is bad.
So we used to go to McDonald's all the time, and I feel like we would sit in there for hours. I feel like there was a few times.
You know why? Because they just built that McDonald's, and it was one of those chill out McDonald's where like, we're cool. We got a TV screen in here.
No, you want to really know why? Because it was hot as shit.
And there
was
so
air
hot.
Conditioning.
I hate hot weather. I don't know why I live in Los Angeles, because career opportunities. Other than that, if I ever make my Seinfeld $250 million, I will never come back to a hot city ever again.
Man, $250 million.
It's not that hard.
I don't even know what I can do with that much money.
Me either. I'd probably be like, oh well.
I'm trying to be on some dumb shit.
Can you buy
fun?
Can you buy Emma Watson with that much money?
I mean, I don't see why not.
I would make a video and spend $1 million on it and be like, please come hang out with me, Emma Watson, and she'd have to see it because I buy views on it.
You think you would still make YouTube videos if you had $250 million in your bank account?
Yeah.
Would they still be about being sad?
Yeah, I'm gonna be sad regardless. I know that for a fact. No matter what, no matter how much money I have, no matter who's in my life, I'm always gonna be like, but do I deserve it?
What do you think Drake gets sad about?
I think Drake's like, oh man, I gotta get my car washed, but I'm a celebrity and I don't damn. Yeah.
I know we talked about this. I don't know. It was like a week or two ago. I don't know. All the days mashed together because I'm fucking with you all day, every day.
All day, every day.
I'm tired of it, Will. I'm being honest.
I can't wait to go to Disneyland with you tomorrow. Just you and I.
We're not gonna tell anyone.
Yeah, I like how people think that's a joke that we're going to Disneyland
that's
tomorrow.
That's serious. We're going as a couple friends. Hopefully, we're not blacked out on the days.
Yeah. Oh snap!
Damn, I was about to say something about Drake.
We were talking about it before with Drake's.
I can't wait because I want to be a rapper, and I think I guess I am a rapper. But I want to be a successful rapper.
Hell yeah.
Maybe Drake size.
I want you to be so goddamn successful.
I can't wait to have like an entourage and just have motherfuckers just doing shit for me. You know, like not even like I want them to like.
What kind of aspiration is that?
I need some Tylenol. Can you run to Target real quick? Like not even like. I want it to be all mundane things.
All mundane things. Ooh, you got the Tylenol. I changed my mind. I want Advil.
Yo, I want a cheeseburger from Burger King, but I also need you to go to McDonald's and get me some fries.
I was thinking about it. So a lot of people know Drake lives in Calabasas. That's where his LA spot is. Calabasas is the very end of the valley. I don't know what's after Calabasas.
Is that even the valley?
It might be. Actually, I don't know. It's like it's so far out that it's probably I don't know if it even counts as Los Angeles anymore.
I don't know what it is.
But
it's just fucking nice. That's what it is.
But what I'm saying is he lives in a gated community that I have been into once because I had a rich friend and I haven't talked to him in years because I whatever. But I'm like, if he's like, man, I want to get some Burger King, he's got to drive a mile to the gate. And then got to go to the Burger King. And if he's like, oh, I can't sit in the Burger King and eat it because I'm a celebrity, so I got to take it home. By the time he gets his food home, it's cold.
It's cold and nasty.
Fast
food, when it gets cold, it's
nasty.
It gets hard. It's just nasty. It's not a good time. If I was that rich, I would never, ever eat fast food.
Oh, really?
I'd have a goddamn chef cooking me up some shit in the kitchen.
See, you think that, but sometimes I crave fast food. I try not to tell my friends about it, but sometimes I'm
poor though. Like,
I mean, yeah.
In comparison to Drake, we're poor.
We're poor. I mean, Drake makes my yearly salary like last night, twice. He made my yearly salary.
He made your annual salary
twice last night.
Yeah, there you go.
At least, yeah. So,
and that's depending on what he did that day. If that might be a day where he's just chilling at the pad. But like if he's performing in Vegas or something, that might be something.
That's different. What I was taking into account. I'm saying at the very least, he made twice my salary in one day.
I'm trying to be like Lil Wayne.
You think, man? I bet if Drake woke up as me, he'd be so mad.
You think he'd
100% off himself. He's like, man, no money, no women.
If he woke up in your bedroom where we live,
no posters in here,
he'd be pissed.
He'd be mad. He'd be like,
the bed is on the floor.
He'd be like, what the hell? He'd be like, okay, I'm going to go through this guy's text messages to see what kind of beesies he's talking to. None. And one kind of, but she gave up on it.
Or they're not texting back.
He's like, wait, so you saying you could text somebody and they don't respond in 10 seconds?
Man. I bet you Drake has like 1,000 unread text messages.
Yeah.
Yes, we're writing Drake. All right, get over it.
Actually, that's a stand-up bit that I'm writing right now about. It's called Yes, I'm Writing Drake, because I certainly am writing Drake.
Wait, really? Called exactly that?
It's called. That's just what I named it. I have
That's hilarious.
In my computer under my documents, I have a folder called Sets with all my stand-up sets, and it's called I'm Writing Drake.
I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, it goes. We'll do that later.
Yeah, you don't have to. I mean, like on stage.
Yeah.
I'd like for you to go on stage, Will.
Yeah, me too. I don't do it nearly enough.
I'd like for you to kill, but I'd also want to see you bomb.
I know.
Because I'm a bad person.
I was listening to Dave Chappelle talking about. He was like, "You could be a good comedian. You got to bomb a whole bunch."
That's a slightly like not good. Kind of bad, but slightly good impression of Dave Chappelle.
Because I listened to him a lot.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I remember when you performed at VidCon. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was more nervous than you. I remember I was sitting next to one of my friend John Ross, and we were like sitting like way high for no reason in the section, and you were about to come on. He was like, "So what do you think?" I'm like, "Hold on, you got to shut the hell up." Because
wait. You weren't by the SourceFed people?
No, that was before that was after I was an intern, but that was before I was on SourceFed.
Oh shit.
As a host.
Dude, I was so nervous. I've never been that nervous in my life.
Really?
Like I can't even put it in words how I felt. I remember I was backstage with Tonjas and Mike Falzone, and Mike was, because Mike performs. He's been performing for a long time. He does stand up. He does music. He was laughing at me.
Really?
Yeah, he was laughing at me. He's like, dude, it's not that big of a deal. And I was like, I've never done this before. He's like, you're gonna have a great time. Just like
Where
go out
does-
there and have fun.
Where does Foul Zone get off? Because like everybody,
Where the fuck you think you are, Foul Zone?
if everybody on the podcast is a guy named Mike Falzone, he makes YouTube videos on Tuesdays and Fridays or something.
And he has a podcast. I'm not sure the name, but it's probably not better. But he's cool. Check him out.
Yeah,
Mike
I think
Falzone's dope.
it's probably youtube.com/Mike Falzone, or you can type in Mike Falzone. But he's like, everybody who knows him is always like, man, Falzone's the nicest. Falzone's the most bestest. And I was like, before I knew him, I was like, why does everybody like Falzone so much? And then I met him. I was like, oh yeah.
But the thing is, I was actually talking to Ava about this today. Mike Falzone is super nice, but he's also
Looks like Jesus.
that too. But he's also kind of mean. But he's mean in a nice way. Like he's not mean in the sense of like I'm just gonna break you down. But like he just says real shit. So that to some people that can come off mean. But like if you're being dumb and you're doing dumb shit, he's gonna tell you. He's not gonna be like the guy who's like, oh no, it's okay. I know people go through some shit. No, he's gonna tell you that you're fucking up. And that's great.
Man, Falzone's so cool. People just get mad at me when I say mean stuff.
I'm really trying to get him into the crew, but like he's fucking around.
Yeah, he said no more new friends. He could be a fresh brother if he decided to be.
What are the qualifications and stipulations of becoming a fresh brother? Because I'm not really certain on it yet.
For those of you who are unaware, we have a group of friends called the Fresh Brothers. It's myself, Daren, are the founding members in 2014. To be part of our crew, you gotta be cool.
You gotta act right.
You gotta act right.
You gotta look right.
You know what should be a requirement? What we were talking about last night about how people are like, ooh, I don't want to do that thing, and then they go and do that thing.
Oh yeah.
You should be the type of person that when you don't want to do something, you don't do it.
Yeah, I still can't really put my finger on why people do shit that they don't want to do or like they're uncomfortable with.
Yeah. I don't. For those of you at home, you or maybe a friend is always like, oh man, I don't want to do that. Man, don't let me do that. You should never tell someone don't let me do that. Just don't do it. Like I had a friend who I'm gonna throw some major shade, but she was like, I don't care. I mean, she's still my friend. She's like, I don't drink, which is fine. You can drink or you cannot drink. I do not care a little bit. And then it was time we were at a party, and she was like, don't let me drink. I'm like, you're a grown woman older than me. I'm not into policing people. You need to do what you want to do or don't do it.
I remember that night. That was actually a fun night. It was a weird night.
It was one of those nights where I was bothered and wanted to go home.
There was a part of the night where it was fun, and then
I don't remember that part.
That was when we were still at home.
Oh yeah.
And then we left home, and then
I wasn't having fun there either.
Well, actually, that wasn't our home. We didn't have a home at that point.
We were homeless for a bit. Well, not necessarily homeless. Oh yeah. You know what that means.
I just wanted to wake you up, you know.
I was looking down for a second.
We went on a crazy tangent, but we didn't finish explaining the 17.
Oh, the 17, yeah.
We were at the catacombs near death.
Yeah. So since then I've gone through 5 girls that I've attempted to date, and it hasn't worked out with any of them.
Without saying names.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you don't even want to answer this, but out of those 5, was there any that you were like, man, this could have been dope?
Every single one of them.
Really?
Yes, every single one of them.
For different reasons, or?
We just got done with 13, but 14 was like for real. I was like, oh, 14 is for real going to be.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. I remember 14.
But 14 literally lasted for like a day.
And you were sad you were sad for one day.
I haven't. I mean, because, I've learned that like in life, sometimes people aren't going to like you. And you gotta accept that, because like it's fine, it's whatever. Everything is momentary. I was very sad about it, but I have to accept. You can't be mad that somebody doesn't like you. You can be sad about it, but any more than a couple days, and you're just wasting your life, and you need to do something better.
Yeah, it's weird because you say that, and that's logical. It's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why am I fucking sad over something that I have no control over? But like, to play devil's advocate, like I was in a horrible relationship that lasted like a year.
Ooh,
on and off for a year.
Ooh, I'm not gonna talk smack, even though that's my favorite thing to talk smack about.
That is your favorite thing.
I love to talk smack
but
about your relationship.
I I was trapped, man. I compared it to you last week. Like I was fucking addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
And I finally am now sober.
You know when the vagina is too good that it makes you think dumb?
No, when the smash.
The vagina is too good.
Speaking of this person, I got a Snapchat from that person today.
Snake Woman sent you a snap? Can I call her Snake Woman?
You can. I don't give a fuck.
I nicknamed Darren's ex-girlfriend Snake Woman because I forget why I called her that.
I don't know.
Being real snaky. What'd she send you in that Snapchat?
It was just her like on her bed, like looking at like it was like a pan. It started on her cat and then it like went up to her face. So I don't know. I know she sent that to me for like, yo, I'm still here. But like it might have been one she sent to everybody. But like, look, the way I look at the situation is I learned a lot. I know that her and I are horrible together, even just as friends. I wish her the best. The greatest thing that came out of it, besides like, all the good times, was like I made some dope ass songs, let's be honest.
Yeah, I remember another one, the 100 Years is a good one.
I have a song coming out that Will's actually on.
Hell yeah, man. Some real hard crap right there.
I'm not one to like gloat about my music, but
or ever talk about it in general.
Talk about it, yeah, because I'm not like that. But damn, I'm really proud of this track.
Have I heard it yet?
Yeah, you heard it. You're on it, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, you just said I was on it and I forgot.
Will does this thing where he's actually not paying attention and he's thinking about other things.
See, it's hard being a goddamn comedian person. The only person I know that's really good at that is Lee Newton. Well, she pays attention just as much as I am, very little. But because what she's doing is thinking of a joke to add on to it. I'm like, how do you do that so well? But yeah.
Yeah, all that training.
Yeah.
So I feel like the point of the podcast, we want to just be able to just talk about anything because that's fun. And I feel like...
What do they talk about in Joe Rogan's podcast? I never listened to it.
They talk about like drugs. They talk about like things that are happening on the internet. They talk about like world news. They talk about like drugs. They talk about like UFC. But they mostly talk about comedy and drugs. It's like... Phil was on that podcast a few months ago, and no shade thrown, but like he didn't bring me with him, and like that.
Shade thrown.
Come on, Phil, you know better.
Man, Phil.
I would love to go. Apparently, the Joe Rogan studio is literally right next to the SourceFed studio, and that kind of gives me heart palpitations.
Yeah, isn't that weird how it's right there?
It's literally 2 blocks away.
Let's go over there and say, hey, Joe Rogan, I was listening to your music, and I mean your comedy, and I liked it.
I need to. Oh, yeah, because you listened to his special.
Yeah.
I've seen him perform a few times. He's really good. We should go listen to
him.
What
were we talking about?
I was saying the point of the podcast is for us to just like be able to just talk shit about whatever. Throw shade at, people.
Yeah, throw shade at people in my life. Yo.
Talk about some rap shit, some ratchet stuff. But also Will wants to talk about like relationship advice. And I want to say...
Every once in a while.
I want to say disclaimer. We are professionals on this matter. So like I know people typically say we're not, but we are.
I can tell you, if you want advice on how to fail a relationship, I'm your guy. I got so many techniques that I've lived through. I know how to get you out of a relationship. Quick.
Yeah.
I remember there was this one girl I like, actually number 14, I believe. I used to have this joke where I talk like this. She didn't like that. So just like I'd be randomly talking, I'm like, yeah, I want to go down to the store. And she didn't like that. She didn't think it was funny. You want to get out of a relationship? Just say... stuff like that.
All you gotta do is creep out your girl.
Yeah, you think it's funny.
But yeah, so Will tweeted out earlier for people to send us questions and about, I guess relationships or whatever. Or I guess whatever they want to. Was it specifically relationships?
This time I did relationships. Maybe we'll do something different next time.
So this one's from Drew S. He says, Will and Daren, does the friend zone exist? If you believe so, how can I get out of it? So I already know my answer, and I already know what your answer is, and I'm sure they're different. I want to hear yours first.
Okay.
So William Haynes, does the friend zone exist?
I do not believe so. I think...
Oh, wow. I thought you thought it was going to exist.
No. I'm going to say people have a habit of putting names on things and these like bizarre concepts. So actually, the fact that we put a name on it means it exists. But like... the way that people think of it, I don't think it's a real thing. Because like I've actually, most of the girls that I've tried to get with recently, except for this last one, were like, I'd rather just be your friend. And at first, when I was younger, when I was like 18, I was like, man, when I was younger, like when I was like 18, not
like
that
3
long,
years ago.
like I was like, man, why do these girls want to be my friend? Why do they friend zone me? I think it's just sometimes, actually one time I liked the girl. And I was, and then I realized I don't like this girl. I just want to be friends with her. It was not a romantic thing. So like, no.
Wait. Did she like you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought she did, but yeah. So, and I was like, sometimes you like somebody a lot, but you really just want to be their friend. So like, that's literally it.
My thing about the friend zone is like, one,
Yeah.
I don't think it exists. Two, I feel like it's like this weird line. Like, I feel like people are under the impression and they're like entitled. They're like, oh, I took this girl out for dinner or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So she should like me. Like, no, that's not how it works. People either like each other or they don't. And if they don't like you and they just want to be your friend, that's fine, because any relationship should start as a friendship first. There's no such thing as a friend zone. That's all, like, people just, I feel like they use it as an excuse. Like, oh, she didn't like me because I'm too good of a listener and I'm too good of a guy. So she wants to just talk to me about her problems. No, she's just not maybe physically attracted to you or sexually attracted to you or what have you.
I've had girls that were sexually attracted to me, admitted it, but still wanted to be my friends. And you just got to accept that.
Yeah, it's just that's how people feel. That doesn't mean that you're stuck in this friend zone. Like, if this guy's question was how do you get out of it if it does exist? It's like, no, it's you can't get out of it. That's how that person looks at you. Like, I've never really looked at a person who I thought was a friend, and let's say last week I was strictly just platonic. I was like, they're just a friend. And then this week I was like, you know what, I want more. That's never happened.
See,
it doesn't happen.
Dudes in like the first hour, I'm gonna say a whole hour.
I'm gonna say
2 seconds.
Yeah, 2 minutes at the most.
But I'm gonna put it out. I'm gonna say a whole hour.
Yeah, just to be good, dude.
Just to be good. Dudes are like, I want to bang you or I don't want to bang you.
Yeah.
And that's just how they are.
But it's not even just dudes. Girls do the same thing.
Yeah, I can only speak from a male perspective. I don't know about women.
I have some close female friends, and they have informed me that they also think the same way.
How do you know people I don't know is what I want to know.
You know this person.
Oh.
Her name's Robin Shapatsky.
Oh, Robin Scherdatzi.
You know her.
Yeah,
She's part of the How I Met Your Friend group.
Yeah, How I Met Your Friend group.
How I Met Your Friend group. That's our spin-off show.
How I Met Your Friend.
I like I told you, there might be a Barney spin-off, and I'm praying. I am hoping and praying that that's a real thing.
Yeah, I want to see it. I mean, I don't know, man. How I Met Your Mother was my first, like, show. I remember I called it, I was very young when I started watching. I was like, this is my first adult show, and I liked it a lot.
What do you think that means?
I was a kid, and I only watched kid shows, and that was the first sitcom I watched.
It's like about relationships.
It was about relationships, and they have sex in that. And I was like, whoa, they're having sex.
I wish they did, like, more ratchet things in the show. I want a How I Met Your Mother, but like a more ratchet person.
When like Barney's like, man, hey, like, Ted, we gotta find these twerking girls.
Like, where the hoes at? Shit.
In the first episode, I think Barney's first line is like, Ted, the new half Lebanese or the new half Asian chicks or something like that. Like,
he's in the first episode?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
They look so different.
These people who don't watch How I Met Your Mother are like, what is this about?
Or people that have seen, like, just a few episodes, they're like, oh, it's a terrible show. It's I'm not going to say genius, because that's an overstatement, but it is so good.
Man, I was watching Frasier the other night. For those of you who don't watch Frasier, you need to. It's from the 90s.
Never seen it.
Oh, God, man, that's my favorite. Every time I watch TV, I'm like, okay. I'm on Netflix. I'm like, okay, it's either between Scrubs, How I Met Your Mother, and Frasier, which is my favorite sitcom. It's so close.
Scrubs is another one that I just like. I watched it, and it was like every now and then.
Because you can't relate.
Why not?
With JD.
Which one's JD?
The main character, you
Zach
idiot.
Braff?
Yeah, Zach Braff. Because
why can't I relate?
You're not a square. You're not a square. People like Sam and I, total losers, big four-headed losers.
You throw
like
your
Sam.
friend Sam in there.
I know. Me, Sam and I, like people who like us who are dumb and bad and ugly.
I'm a square too. I'm gonna be honest.
Right. You ever liked the girl and she was like, "Ooh, I don't like you back."
No.
No, exactly. That's a straight up point. Oh, God.
But also, like, I don't go after a lot of girls.
You know what is funny to me too? It makes me so sad, but it's also funny to me. I always think about all these girls I liked. I'm like, if they met you first, they would have immediately gone for you instead of me. I'm like,
that's not true.
I mean, yeah.
Have some self-worth, Will. Have some damn confidence and believe in yourself.
Nah.
It's not like that. It's not so black and white.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You never know, man. We had a question. So, friend zone, how can you get out of it? Deal with it. If someone doesn't like you, take it from me. I've liked a lot of girls in my life. If she doesn't like you back, move on to the next one. And be responsible about it. Don't like everybody, but like, don't like, what did you say, Daren, years ago? Never
give time to someone who doesn't give it back.
Yeah, that's from Daren's hit song, Poster Child.
It's not even a release song. I don't know if it'll ever be in a verse. Anyway, but like, yeah.
You think Drake has friends who like, I know a song that Drake made that he never released?
Hell yeah, I bet Drake has hundreds of songs that he's never released. And I'm trying to hack his system and get it.
Even his least good song is better than your best song.
True, you're right. That's right. What the fuck? I got a cut in my hand. Shit.
Because you look bad.
God damn, man. All right, so the next question is from a guy named, I'm not going to say his last name, but his name's Sam D. Hey, Will and Daren, my question is pretty simple. Should one focus on obtaining bitches or obtaining that hashtag cash flow? Thanks for answering.
May I call them hoes instead?
Hoes?
Yeah, hoes.
Yeah, I mean, do what you want, do what you please.
What do you think about that, Daren?
Let me reread it. Hey, William and Daren, my question is pretty simple. Should one focus on obtaining bitches? I'm going to be honest. Can I say both?
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be a balance to everything in life. And my main goal is music. Your main goal is comedy. But, like, in there, I need to sprinkle in some girls.
Sprinkle in. Like, I mean, we talk about girls a lot, but, like, 100%, it is more about my career.
Yeah. I feel like we do talk about girls a lot, but I feel like we talk about our careers way more.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what other people talk about. I always think about it, and I feel bad about it. I'm like, I'm so career-focused. How can I couldn't. The thing I think about the most is like comedy. How am I going to do comedy? How am I going to make more comedy? How am I going to make better comedy? Mm-hmm. The thing that makes me the saddest is I'm like, how am I going to become better at this? Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's... but girls are important too, because like I think about them a lot. I think I can talk more about girls more. Well,
it's good to. I mean, I feel like I'm always on my career grind, so to speak, as well. Like I'm always like, damn, like I can't wait till I can, leave my current job just because it's not my passion and live on tour and make music all day and do that shit. And how am I gonna do that? But like also, cuddling is nice.
Yeah, man. I wish that you could like. I wish I can get a girl to be like, hey, like I like you, but I understand that we're not like that. But can we just cuddle each other? I like being held.
Like honestly, cuddling is real good.
I like having my back scratched.
I like just the touch of a lady.
The touch of another person is great. I remember when I used to never even touch people because I used to be more conservative, not politically, but
Will was real strange. Can I put that out there? Will was he's strange now, but in a different way. But Will, we were real different then. Like, and even like as Will, when we first became friends, he told me that we didn't have anything in common.
Yeah.
And I told him that was wrong. But obviously nowadays we have way more in common. Way more. Maybe too much. Back up off my shit, Will.
Back up off me. I mean, given that we've been living together for a year and a half.
I feel like it's 2 years?
Yes, October 2014. It's now April 2015.
When are we going to die, though?
I don't know. Probably I got another 10 years tops. What were we talking about?
I don't know. It doesn't matter, really. Like, all you got to do is follow your goddamn dreams, kids.
Yeah. Oh, so this kid, look, man, I 100%. I work so much. I put in work every single day.
Working in phones.
For my career, not a day goes by where I'm like, I didn't do anything for my career today. Every single day, even if it's just a little bit, because I don't want to be poor. I mean, it's not about having money. It's about
freedom.
Freedom. I believe that comedy is freedom. I believe that Louis C.K. has gotten on camera and said the dirtiest stuff anyone has ever said on camera, and no one's mad at him.
I mean, Eddie Murphy was kind of dirty.
Yeah, but Eddie Murphy is, allowed
because he's an urban.
Yeah, to say that kind of stuff. Louis C.K., you can't say that. You can't go up there.
White guy with red hair.
But because of comedy, he has freedom. That's why I want to become the freest man on earth. I want to be able to say whatever I want to say too.
I would love to see a social experiment where Louis wrote a set, but then gave it to a different white guy who had no audience and performed it at like a small comedy club and see what would happen.
You get in trouble.
But because let's say this comedian is good and he knows how to deliver it correctly, I still don't think people would laugh. No. I feel like people would be uncomfortable.
It's 100%. You kind of have to know a person. Like Conan O'Brien, for instance. I'm looking at a photo of him on my desk that I printed out. I have a lot of printouts.
Beady eyes in that photo.
Yeah, I still like it though. I like everything about Conan. Like Conan gets away with saying a lot of like mean things and like overtly sexual things because we know who he is, and we're like, oh, Conan's not a bad guy, so he can say that. That's why it's funny. Same thing with Louis C.K. We know he's not a bad guy, so he can say whatever he wants. And so yeah.
I'm trying to be a bad guy who can say whatever he wants.
No bad guy.
People don't. I feel like the past couple weeks, maybe the past 2 weeks, we've been expressing to people that we are bad people.
Yeah.
Not bad in the sense like we're killing people or anything like that, or robbing people. Or
I've
whatever,
always been.
or lying.
Yeah.
But we're just like, I don't know how to even put it.
I don't know. I've told people this for years. Like, I know I'm not. I am no angel. I mean, I'm not doing anything. Like, I don't try to do anything illegal.
Yeah.
I try to keep my
rephrase that. You don't do anything illegal.
Yeah, I try to do things that are the right thing. But like, there's some things in society that people like say, you can't do that. You can't do that. But it's like I don't know. Sometimes like when someone asks you to go do something, they're like, you want to go do this? And I'm like, no. And they're like, wow, Will, why would you say that?
But like, can we just be friends?
I'm like, oh, I mean, yeah, I'm always like, yeah, I'll be anybody's friend. But
yeah, I don't. I'm just trying to do me. And let me do me.
What
please.
I'm currently, like I was telling you today, what I'm currently trying to figure out is how to be friends with somebody. But I mean, like sometimes in life,
but never hang out.
But never hang out. I don't hang out with anybody anymore. That's the bad things I'm talking about. It's because I don't know why I can't.
Well, see, the difference is we work a full-time job.
Yeah.
We work from like we wake up I wake up at like 7.
Yeah.
And then we leave and we don't get home till maybe 5:36.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a pretty big chunk of the day,
Yeah.
That's like a normal job. But like a lot of people, when they're done, they want to relax, watch TV, which we do as well. And then also like want to hang out with friends all the time. And like that's like their priority.
Yeah.
And I feel like that to us is 100% not. To be fair, I do like hanging out with friends.
Yeah, I respect
do like watching fucking Netflix or whatever. But like, I have so little free time that I need to use it in a smart way.
Exactly.
I need to be writing music. I need to do whatever.
Yeah. I'm trying to I have a lot of plans that I want to achieve, and legitimately sitting around here talking to you guys about that I mean is like, it's not doing any of us any good. But I don't know, maybe sometimes I think, what if we're wrong for that? What if that is in the future when we're on our deathbeds, we're gonna be like, man, maybe I should have sat around a campfire with Christy for a minute. Like,
yeah, man, maybe I did work too hard and now I got no life experience.
Like maybe I should have sat around with Jeremy, and I should have been like, hey Jeremy, what are you up to?
Like maybe I should have watch more movies or play more video games.
I can't play video games anymore.
I can't do video games. I can barely watch movies.
I can barely watch movies too, which is sad.
Steve always wants to watch movies.
I'm not good at it. I keep telling him.
Bless his little heart. That man loves watching movies. I do not like watching movies. I like some movies. I like very specific movies.
I like movies I've already seen, and I'll watch those
again.
Yeah,
see, and then also, like, if I haven't seen a movie and it was made before I was born, and I know that sounds very closed-minded, I'm like, I know the practical effects were not good. Stop trying to tell me that it looks better than Transformers now, because I know it doesn't. Let's be honest here.
What movies used to do, that's interesting.
People are going to be mad about that. People are going to be really
potentially mad. Like, there's movies like The Never-Ending Story where they had to make puppets. And I'm like, I kind of miss that, though. Like, when people were forced to build things instead of just do them on the computer.
Right.
They look bad.
Well, yeah, so there's CGI now that looks fucking god-awful.
Yeah, there is CGI that looks bad now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's also puppets that look god-awful.
God-awful. Like the Falcor from The Never-Ending Story looks like a puppet. It does not look real. Yeah.
I just miss Toy Story, that's all.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Toy
movie.
Story is the greatest.
I was watching the first Toy Story, like a scene from it. I was like,
don't you dare say something bad about it.
I'm just saying the CGI. I mean, back then we were like, man, it looks freaking real, man. But it really doesn't.
The animation is bad?
Yeah, I mean, it's still good. It's especially for the time, but it doesn't look as real as I perceived it back then.
Well, yeah, we were kids. And it's been how many years? Like 13? Has it been that many?
Probably more than that. I'm almost sure.
All right. Well, we have one last question. Should we hold off on it, or what do you want? What are you feeling like?
I mean, I used to care what people thought. Now I care more.
Can we give it up for Gambino one time?
Gambino, I'm sorry we didn't mention you at all.
I know we met you at E3 once. You probably don't even remember us, but
That's
you know,
right.
on the low, you do remember us because we made a great impression.
On the low, I said some things that I.
Will stuttered a lot. He was super nervous, and he hogged the mic. I barely got to talk to Gambino.
When we met John Raffio from Parks and Rec, you talked to him and didn't let me talk to him.
That's also because I met him, and then you just so happened to walk up.
I'm pretty sure I was like, hey, yes, for sure. I was like, isn't that...
No, you did that for Amir.
I was like, that's Ben Schwartz right there.
No,
he was at the bar. Listen to this.
Don't make me reach over there and smack you.
I said...
I totally saw Ben Schwartz because I was getting a little drink.
I'll rip your 6'3" head off and throw it down the drain.
I swear to God, I'll rip your flat top off right now.
I'll take your freaking hair with the...
Don't say something about my hair. I just said something about your hair.
Okay, I'll take your too long shirt and I'll freaking rip it up in a shredder.
This is my favorite shirt. Why would you do that?
Yeah, when you're asleep, I'll find it.
I just bought this shirt.
When you're asleep, I'll find that shirt. I'll put it up Catacomb's butthole, and I'll freaking put it in a blender with Steve's nasty drinks that he drinks, and I'll freaking.
Oh, I miss Catacomb.
Me too.
So the last email is long, and I feel like this is more you. I feel like you should read this here.
Okay. From Mr. Well, you didn't really. Mr. Skurs says,
"Give me in your deep radio voice."
Hello. Hope I'm not too late. Okay, I can't. They said, Mr. Skurs says, hope I'm not too late, but dudes, I have a friend who is frickin' smoke shop.
Smoke show, maybe?
Definitely meant to say smoke show. She's married though, and every time I see her or hang with her with other friends, she is pretty much the only thing I can think about. When she messages me on Facebook and my messenger app on my phone keeps her face on my screen, that's like death and life for me at the same time because I know I can't have her, but I want her so bad. What should I do to get over her? I don't want to stop hanging out or talking to her either, so don't suggest that, please. First of all,
they never do. Never do.
Basically, the question is, how can I get over a girl? And first of all, we got to say this girl is married, so give up.
Wait, what? I missed that part. I was trying to fix some equipment stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, so the girl, give me a quick run through. The girl's
He
married?
likes the girl. She hangs out with him and talks to him, but she's married and he wants to be with her, and she like messages him and stuff.
Okay, why do people do this? Because we've experienced this a few times. People who are in a relationship, they try to act like they're not in a relationship.
They do.
And then they try to like get attention from you and be all coy.
Oh man, girls love attention from
Don't say girls, it's people.
I mean people in general. People
because I've seen some dudes do that too.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, but like I know from my life, I've had a lot of girls I've had a few not bring up their boyfriends for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I knew a girl specifically.
You didn't even know the boyfriend existed.
I didn't know he existed, and I was talking to her and hanging out with her and talking about hanging out, and then like one day I accidentally got out of her that she had a boyfriend. I was like, oh.
And like this boyfriend is never on the Instagrams.
Never
on the Facebooks.
Never around.
It's a little weird.
And I was like, oh. Well, that's interesting. I was like, it's because I think, because when I like a girl, I'm very apparent about it. I let them know because I don't waste my time anymore. And it's probably just like fun. I would like to know what it was like to have someone like you that much. Like, it's probably a lot of fun.
What do you mean like you that much?
Like, like someone like you a whole bunch and they're very honest about it and they compliment you a lot.
It's nice. I'll be honest.
I mean, I've had people like me before, but
it's kind of like, it's very weird because it's not, we're young adults, so it's not really a relationship that we're used to because, you get that kind of love. You get like unconditional love, hopefully, from your parents, But that kind of love, like that romantic, sexual kind of love is different, and it's still weird. I mean, I've had like very long-term, I've only had long-term, I've been in a relationship since I was 14 years old. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I haven't been single since then.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, will too. And it's weird. I'm still not used to it, and I still don't know how to do it.
Yeah, relationships are interesting. I was thinking about it. I finally admitted it to myself this week. I was like, I do want to be with somebody. But then again,
you want to beat with somebody?
I want to beat with somebody. No, I do want to be with somebody, but I also don't. So yeah.
What's the bad parts besides like obviously the fighting and whatever, but like
I don't believe that I can get in arguments. Yeah. Nothing matters enough to me that I'm going to argue with someone about it. So the bad parts is like I'm very, my creativity and my jokes and all that come first more than anything. So like there may be a while where you don't hear from me because I'm in the shop putting in work. Ask Ludwig. Mm-hmm. And so that's pretty much it. Like I got a lot of things to do.
I mean, if you found a girl that was also, doing her own thing, had her own hobbies, her own goals, her own life, her own friends like that, I don't think that'd be an issue.
I met one like that, but she didn't want it.
Why don't you let's bring it down right now. Why don't you think she wanted it?
I don't know. She's like she's freaking afraid of herself or something. She didn't want to like just come on, just like.
What exactly do you think like caused that?
I think someone in her past hurt her, and she's like, "Ooh, now I'm scared of people and myself." I'm like, girl.
What, do I know who you're speaking about?
Yes. Do you know? I'm gonna stop telling you everything, man.
What do you mean?
You know everybody and everything, and you.
Hold on. I wanna do something really quick. Give me a damn sec. Just give me a goddamn second. Let's bring it down.
Let's bring it down a sec.
Let's change the mood a little bit.
Yeah.
This isn't freestyle time. This is.
I know.
This is jazz music.
I told her she was the one, but the only thing she had for me was a bus ticket back to society.
There was once a girl who I thought I would marry. But it turns out we loved our jobs more.
Baby, I loved you like a newborn seed. I just said anything just now.
I loved you like a newborn seed.
I want to let everybody know that this is a bit that Steve does on his Snapchat that he stole directly from me.
Really?
100%. Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah. This has been my bit.
Oh, wow.
And see, you didn't even know that, man.
I didn't know that.
I bet people think.
I'm not. Snapchat's annoying, man.
I
I've never looked at Snapchat besides like my friends and was like, that was a good use of my time.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a never like the Snapchats I get. No shade. Well, definitely shade. The Snapchats I get, I'm like, why? For what?
You don't learn anything on Snapchat.
It's such a waste of time. At least Twitter and Instagram, Facebook, there's remotely interesting things.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out a way to
trying to see titty try to show dick.
I'm trying to get a way to have my jokes to bring humor to it. So I've been doing like these like saying jokes.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Like I want to bring away like I've made my Twitter funny. My Twitter is only jokes. I don't like it when people think I'm being serious on Twitter. I only post jokes on Twitter. I try to make my Instagram a lot of jokes. I'm trying to figure out how to make my Snapchat another outlet for me to make jokes.
I mean, that's all that it is.
I mean, it is, but I want to do it better. It's like, yeah.
But it's so like disposable. It's just gone in 24 hours.
That's why, yeah. I don't know. You can't really leave a lasting. I don't know. I don't have enough ways to express myself apparently with the YouTube channel.
Chris D'Elia's Instagram is very funny.
Really? I don't follow him on Instagram.
Yeah. I think he never really does like normal, just put pictures. It's kind of just weird. I don't know. Funnies men stuff.
Funnies men.
Like he posted, he was actually driving behind one of our friends. Our friend has a kind of weird car. He like spray painted it. If you look on Chris D'Elia's Instagram, you can see it. But he just did like a funny bit about it. And I feel like that for a comedian, he's using Instagram correctly.
Yeah. So I tried to type him in, but I got distracted by the popular page.
I frequent that sometimes, but
there you go.
Mine is just full of booty. I'm gonna be honest.
I can't. I've followed a few like pretty people, and it just distracts me and makes me mad.
Yeah, that's why I had to unfollow everybody on Twitter. I was
like,
just using it too much.
I was like, man, look at all these beautiful people that don't want to have anything to do with me. By the way, Brian, I want your friend you need to tell her about me. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said that out loud. Now I'm looking at Instagram. Okay.
Who's Brian?
No one you even know.
Okay. Throwing shade. Throwing shade.
Brian will definitely not listen to this.
This is the part of the show where we throw shade at all our friends.
Hit that. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, wait, hold on. Damn, I should have queued that up. Fuck. Now I'm mad.
Uh-oh. Time for a new segment on the show. Throwing shade at friends.
Hit it one more time.
Time for a new segment on the show. Yeah, throwing shade at friends.
Hell yeah, we out here, baby.
First of all, Steve, you stole that bit from me, the one about noir, the noir bit from me. That was mine.
Second of all, Steve, you've been jocking my clothing style. I know you just got on the H&M tip, but shoot, dude, I have all those shirts already.
Also, Steve, you are dumb.
Second of all, Sam, I'm going to need you to come hang out with friends more often.
If you don't want, I was in the middle of a yawn. I'm sorry, Sam. I don't really have a shade to throw at you.
Is there one last question that we should answer, or should we wrap it? What do you want to do here?
I had a question on my phone. I didn't send to you. I don't know why I didn't. I'll read it right now. It says, Will, how do you deal with being single when all your other friends are in relationships? First of all,
where did that come from? How would they know that all your friends are in relationships?
How would you know that?
You don't know that. Don't act like you know.
And why'd you send a question just to me?
I feel like I'm trying to look at your friends, and a lot of them are single.
Yeah, a lot of my friends are single. But then again, a lot of them are, to a certain degree, seeing someone. Like last night, I was like, man, my friends are all seeing somebody, except for me. I was like, well.
Sam was at home with you.
Yeah, but Sam's real sad and bad looking, so
And Sam has a weird smell to him.
He has a weird smell. He smells like carrots and a glass of water.
Yeah.
He smells like carrots and a glass of water, maybe a little hummus in there.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question again? How does it feel to only...
when all your friends are in relationships. You've never had that, have you?
I don't think... Well, I'm looking back like in high school, and I had a girlfriend in high school dated her for 4 years. And then, but she actually was homeschooled, and I lived with her. She was homeschooled. So at high school, all my friends had either jumped ship and went to homeschool as well, or I didn't like anybody, or nobody liked me. I was super shy and quiet when I was a kid. So I kind of have like a little bit of perspective there. I mean, it definitely sucked. And that's more on the lines of not having any friends. Which, if you've been like me and you've, during lunchtime hung out in the bathrooms or hung out in the library or, hung out in, the computer room.
The computer room.
Damn, shit was hard. I hated it. I hated school so much. I wish I can go back now with how I am now and just, maybe relive, a month. Or semester.
Yeah, if I had the intelligence I have now when I was in 9th grade, I could have done such amazing things.
You would have been like the dude who does the announcements. Oh wait, you did do that.
I did do the announcements.
You did. Yeah. Wait, what grade were you in?
I was 11th or 12th, maybe both of them. Yeah.
You used to have a different voice. What was the voice that you would do? It was your YouTube voice, but it was different. It doesn't sound how it sounds now. Nerdy Nation.
Hello, Nerdy Nation.
That's it right there.
I don't know why I'm doing. I don't remember how I used to sound.
Yeah, it's weird because now your voice is deeper.
Yeah, my voice has always been, I think, deeper than the other people my age. But I don't know. It changed.
I want my voice. I only want to smoke a bunch of cigarettes just so my voice. I would never smoke cigarettes. I think it's kind of gross.
Yeah.
But the voices makes the voice so good, like say Frank.
Yeah, because what I was thinking of doing was I was thinking of it last night. I was like, if you just go
I don't think that's a permanent thing though.
No,
I think it's only a temporary.
If you did it for a week,
because I do it right before I record vocals.
Because you don't do it long enough. You need to do it all day.
Let's do it.
Now I sound amazing.
Now I sound better. You hear all that damn compression in my voice.
You hear all that damn compression in my voice. Yeah, so
all you have to you just get super close to the mic and then talk softly and then just have that rumble.
Yeah.
Yo, 10 band, 50 band,
100 bands.
Fucking man.
Let's just not even discuss it, man. OMG.
I think that's it, Will. I think the podcast is done.
Snap, y'all. Thanks for listening to the goddamn podcast.
What's this called again?
She
never
texted
me
back.
She never texted me back. I feel like we're gonna try to do this
once a week.
We're gonna try to stick to a schedule, but we'll see. To be honest, I don't even know how to get it on iTunes yet. That's something I gotta figure out.
Turn out the copyrighted music.
Oh damn! Shoot,
you dummy.
Why'd you warn me sooner?
Why? You're a recording artist.
Well, so that doesn't mean I don't know. I don't know the rules on the internet. You're a producer for a YouTube channel.
That's definitely you, not me. No. I'm just a hose on it.
Yeah. So she never texted me back with Daren and William. I don't know. Do we have anything else to tell them?
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
If someone doesn't love you, that's fine.
Yeah, Friendzone doesn't exist, but if that person doesn't like you, download Tinder.
Download Tinder. Move on. There's no point on wasting your life chasing someone who's not chasing you back. And they don't need to explain why. Waterfalls. Don't sing copywritten music.
Can I do anything? Shit, man. Fuck. I'm just trying to have a good time.
Me too.
You hear me? And we out.